Okay, so this is my review of the Xbox Series X, and I've had the Xbox Series X for about a year now, and this is my little video review of it. So I didn't want to make this review, and the reason for that is I don't believe in doing reviews of products that you can't show. And as you can tell here, my Xbox is lying flat, and as you can see, it's very difficult for me to remove it. I keep it under the TV, and so it looks good there. I really didn't want to move it or anything like that. But you can see this is the real Xbox. I'm not doing like a fake review or anything like that. So I'm just gonna set up my tripod here. Okay, so let's do this thing. So Series X Xbox. This is the one controller that you get with it. It's a very classic remote, and I like the Xbox controllers. I think they're very good, very intuitive, and I like the feel of all the buttons on the switches and everything. Good grip, I like it. I like the fact that you can switch out the batteries yourself. You don't have to charge this thing. You could if you wanted to, but you can put in these AA batteries in this thing. And so it's good if you have a lot of batteries at home and you don't want to quit your game because you have to recharge your controller. You can just put it in. Unfortunately, this only comes with one controller. I remember back in the day when you got two controllers when you bought consoles. But I do have a white controller as well. This is my review of the Xbox Series X. And so I suppose we should start by talking about the system itself. The system, this is a very powerful computer. Let's face it, that's what this thing is. Like, come on. It's a very powerful computer. It's a tower that is lying flat below my TV. And this is the system. And what you get with the Series X is you get something like 1 terabyte. And I only have like 240 gigs of storage space. These are the games that I have in the system right now. I've got Valhalla, Call of Duty, Injustice, Injustice 2, Nightmares 2, The Village, Red Dead Redemption, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, Mortal Kombat 10. I still think it's a classic, I really do. And Mortal Kombat 11 and Witcher 3. And I have also tested the Game Pass, which is this is not a good view. Game Pass is this phenomenal service where you can basically pay a fee, sort of like a Netflix fee as a subscription, and you get access to so many games. And you can either download them, or some games you can play online, like you don't have to download anything, which is just interesting how the internet is so fast these days that you can actually do that. But yeah, Game Pass is very recommended. I don't use Game Pass anymore because I felt it was just too many games to keep track of, and I prefer to just purchase my games. But I did have it for something like 6 months, and I had a lot of fun just testing it out, doing these different games. So let me talk about what I absolutely love about the Xbox Series X. The first thing being the insane performance. The graphics are just incredible. Okay, I don't have the PlayStation 5, but this is next generation console gaming. It's fantastic, loving it so much. The second thing I want to mention is that it's so quiet. I can't believe this thing. It has a fan, at least one fan, but you can't hear it. It's super quiet. And it does get a bit hot. You can like feel the air if I put my hand next to it. But it doesn't bother me because it's not near me. But the fan apparently does its work very efficiently. It's never died on me. It's never overheated or anything like that. I know that some people have had this issue, but I haven't had any overheating or, freezes or anything like that. So for me, it's just working absolutely fine. My third favorite feature of the Xbox Series X would probably have to be their rapid resume function. It has a very fast disk, like I think it's some kind of NVMe SSD disk. And what it means is basically I can flip through games without actually starting them. So I can jump from one game to another. I can play some Mortal Kombat, and when I feel like playing Call of Duty, I can just pause that game and go into the next game, and it instantly starts. Like there is no boot up time or anything like that. And speaking of the boot up times, when you start a new stage or something like that, insanely fast. And this is actually my first Xbox, so I haven't played so many classics over the years, like so many Halo games. So this has been a good opportunity for me. And that's what I like about the Xbox also, is that you still have access to all older games, which you don't have on, say, something like the Nintendo Switch, where you have to basically repurchase old games that you bought years ago. You don't have that problem on the Xbox because you have access on all of these devices. So I really like that. You know, I really, really like that. But yeah, Xbox Series X, what can I say? Amazing gaming console. It would definitely keeps you entertained for a long time. Now, I'm in my 40s, so I'm not the gaming kid that I used to be back in the day, but it's fun sometimes to come home from work and just, you know, sit on the couch and just play video games. You know, it's a lot of fun. So I highly recommend it. This is a good console, double thumbs up. Kind of expensive, but you get a lot. You get a lot of performance, so it's very future-proof. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little review, and good luck with your purchase.